Yo, 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 yo. We back at it. Recently, I've been just really more in tune with myself because I've been recently just quit everything. I've quit like just everything. I don't need to put my business out there, but I quit a lot of things that I shouldn't have been doing. And just the feeling that I feel right now is incredible. And I just feel like I'm at the point right now where like I'm just so relentless and so just committed to what I'm doing. And just every day I'm just waking up with the thought of how much more can I improve? I've been gaining a lot of perspective through life recently and just from the situations that I've been going through. And I like speaking on here for everyone to hopefully take some note of that. Recently I've been thinking a lot about this certain, I guess you could say, situation because I've gotten to a point in my life where I've gone through a couple rough times in life, a couple moments in life where it's like really, really testing of character. And one thing that I've always tried to do, I realized when things got hard, was either try to change the way I feel with either substances, we either indulging in things like phone, indulging in things that distract me from the way I feel because of the fact that things are hard. I've always tried to change things and change the way I feel. And I'm not saying always, but for a good majority of the time when things got hard, sometimes for a portion of it, I'd be like trying to not feel the way I feel and change the way I feel. And one thing that I recently did in life, and this is one thing that will really help a lot of y'all going through some hard times out there for sure, and that's learning to adapt through hard times instead of trying to change how you feel. It's really, really deep if you think about it. Like if you honestly just went through a hard time, and instead of trying to forget how you feel or trying to numb yourself with things that you shouldn't be doing, you should get to a point in life where you things get hard and things that are not going your way, and you should just adapt with it. So let me give you some perspective. Or let me give you a situation where that play in part. Okay, say, and this is going to be a very, very far fetched scenario, so bear with me, but hopefully you guys get the concept of what I'm trying to say. Say you're going hiking, right? Say there's two trails. One trail is harder, one trail is easier. One trail you kind of got to go through the hills, you got to go through certain obstacles to get to where you're going to, and the other one is just straight ahead. You could take the easy one and go straight ahead, right? And it'd be obviously the obvious one. Or what if the one that was more crazier or more harder, I guess you could say, what if that one got you to experience more, see different things, you're pretty much learning how to rock climb, and then eventually you get to wherever you're hiking to a lot faster because of the fact that you took that trail that was harder instead of trying to go just straight through it. Say that straight narrow path was just straight, like nothing but just rocks and dirt and just straight. But that narrow path, you're going through trees, walking over rocks, seeing different things because obviously it's a little more. I guess you could say, I don't know why I did that again. It's a little more rough patch. And like I said, it's a very, very far fetched scenario. I think you guys kind of get an idea of what I'm saying. But moral or kind of just to wrap that analogy up, stop trying to change how you feel and stop trying to not feel the things you feel, and just learn to adapt and learn to understand that the feelings you're feeling are the feelings that are in the moment. So either stay stuck in them or try to do something and figure it out to get out of that. So instead of changing how you feel, now you got that feeling on your belt. So next time something hard happens again, or you go through a hard time in life, you could just look back to that feeling that you felt at the moment and be like, damn, this is how I felt, and this is what I did to overcome this. And not even just that, now you just got perspective on life. Now you just got, I guess you could say in a sense, battle scars. And maybe down the line, someone's going through a similar situation. Now, since you actually faced it head on and adapt through it and did things you had to do to get by that, now you got perspective for someone else. Now you could share that knowledge and possibly help someone else going through the same things you're going through. Kind of, I hope I explained that right. I hope I explained that right, but I think you guys kind of get an idea of what I'm trying to say. Just learn to adapt when things get hard instead of trying to change how you feel. Because if you always try to change how you feel, you never really understand the feeling because you're always running away from it. Just adapt to it. Just learn to accept the situation that as it is, but don't accept staying there. Little food for thought.